I am the Humble Seer.
Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So let's talk about Harriet Tubman. I'm just getting strong woman who had to prostitute herself. And that was like her negotiating chip is what I'm getting. She had to give herself up to, slave owners and whatnot, who did, in fact, work with her. They, yeah, wow. But it was like, if I'm going to give this, you're going to have to give that. So she had, to endure that. I wouldn't call it prostitution because it wasn't a two-way kind of thing. It was a demand. You will give me this and I'll give you that. I'll turn a blind eye for that. And that went on. And as a very young person, that was happening to her. Sometimes brutal. But as she matured and began to do her Underground Railroad, helping free the slaves, it became like a bartering chip or some, That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what's going to come out on this. I just, turn on the camera and let's talk about this person or this thing. And so here we are. All right. So let's just pull two cards and, we'll start with those. And then if we need to pull more, we will, or we'll just, pull the two and see what it wants to tell us about Harriet Tubman. Okay, so we have 10 of Cups, and Page of Wands. So we know 10 of Cups is a happy home. It's wishes fulfilled. It's happiness. Happiness within the home. And the Page of Wands is enthusiastic. They're impulsive. They have good intentions. These cards to me represent Harriet Tubman, and she gave people the 10 of Cups. She gave people freedom. Although she didn't have that life, she was busy helping others to have that life. She had a very tumultuous, troublesome, hard life. From the day she was born till the day she, died. It was a tough life for her. But irrespective, she was put on this earth to give people the 10 of Cups, to free people, to get them to, those families. And that was the other thing. She was focused on keeping that family unit together. And whenever possible, she would do that. So she was here specifically to do what it is that she did. That's what she was here on earth to do. And she did it well, is what I'm hearing. And she did it as, that Page of Wands, and she never lost that enthusiasm, that drive to, get people there. It wasn't always successful though. And so she saw a lot of brutality and things, obviously. Things were set ablaze and people were set on fire. I mean, it's in some instances, it was a gruesome scene, but I get that was a very small percentage of the time. It was a very small, most of the time it was the 10 of Cups. She was delivering that, that those people to, a safer place, a place where they could be free from the chains is what I get. And so she thrived in the world of freedom. I just keep going back to she was brought into this world to do the very thing that she did. But relations, she had to give of herself, her body, she had to do that. And it wasn't because she was doing that at a very young age. It was being done to her. And then as she matured and was doing the work that she was doing, that again was something that she, it was a bargaining chip. It was really not a bargaining chip, but we can say, maybe in some rare occasions it was. But for the most part, it was an expectation. You're going to give me yourself and we're going to do this. And it was brutality. But she saw a lot of tough things, fathers being killed so that their families could move forward and be free. Fathers being hacked. I mean, it was horrible. I mean, what I'm seeing is what she was seeing, and I don't want to be there. I just can't. It's horrible. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's a little insight into Harriet Tubman. She was a fascinating woman who is to be, I'm hearing, respected and admired. And, much of what we see her depicted as in movies and television, it really was not her. She was a gentle soul, is what I'm getting. And she cared deeply for the freedom of others at the expense of her own. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. Please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about this reading. Buy me a coffee if you would like, and that's in the description box below. And until next time, you take good care, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.